Top 10 Most Powerful Navies in 2021. Number 10. Turkish Navy. The Turkish Naval is the naval warfare service branch of the Turkish Armed Forces. Turkey has a total of 149 fleet strength, 12 submarines, 16 frigates, 10 corvettes, 35 coastal patrol, 11 mine warfare. The Navy can trace its lineage back to the first Turkish fleets to sail the Aegean Sea in the late 11th century, the fleets of the Anatolian Beyliks in the 14th century, and, more recently, to the Ottoman Navy. However, the modern naval traditions and customs of the Turkish Navy can be traced back to 10 July 1920, when it was established as the Directorate of Naval Affairs during the Turkish War of Independence led by Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Since July 1949, the service has been officially known as the Turkish Naval Forces. In 2008, the Turkish Navy had a reported active personnel strength of 48,600. This figure included an amphibious Marines brigade as well as several special forces and commando detachments. Number 9. Italian Navy. The Italian Navy is the navy of the Italian Republic. It is one of the four branches of the Italian Armed Forces and was formed in 1946 from what remained of the Regia Marina Royal Navy after World War II. Italy has a total of 249 fleet strength, 2 aircraft carriers, 8 submarines, 4 destroyers, 12 frigates, 16 coastal patrol, 10 mine warfare. As of August 2014, the Italian Navy had a strength of 30,923 active personnel, with approximately 184 vessels in service, including minor auxiliary vessels. It is considered a multi-regional and a blue water navy. The Regia Marina was formed on 17 March 1861, after the proclamation of the Kingdom of Italy. The Italian Navy assumed its present name after the Italian monarchy was abolished following a popular referendum held on 2 June 1946. In 2012 the Navy began a restructuring process that will see a 21% decrease in personnel by 2025. A new structure was implemented in January 2014. Number 8. Royal Navy UK. The Royal Navy (RN) is the United Kingdom's naval warfare force. The United Kingdom has a total of 88 fleet strength, 2 aircraft carriers, 10 submarines, 6 destroyers, 13 frigates, 22 coastal patrol, 13 mine warfare. Although warships were used by English and Scottish kings from the early medieval period, the first major maritime engagements were fought in the Hundred Years' War against the Kingdom of France. The modern Royal Navy traces its origins to the early 16th century, the oldest of the UK's armed services. It is known as the Senior Service. From the middle decades of the 17th century, and through the 18th century, the Royal Navy vied with the Dutch Navy and later with the French Navy for maritime supremacy. From the mid-18th century, it was the world's most powerful navy until the Second World War. The Royal Navy played a key part in establishing the British Empire as the unmatched world power during the 19th and the first part of the 20th centuries. Number 7. French Navy. The French Navy, informally La Royale, is the maritime arm of the French Armed Forces. France has a total of 180 fleet strength, 4 aircraft carriers, 9 submarines, 11 destroyers, 11 frigates, 17 coastal patrol, 17 mine warfare. Dating back to 1624, the French Navy is one of the world's oldest naval forces. It has participated in conflicts around the globe and played a key part in establishing the French colonial empire. The French Navy consists of 6 main branches and various services: the Naval Action Force, the Forces Sous Marines (FAUST), ESNA, French Naval Aviation, the Fusiliers Marins including Commandos Marine, the Marins Pompiers, and the Maritime Gendarmerie. As of June 2014, the French Navy employed a total of 36,776 personnel along with 2,800 civilians. Its reserve element consisted of 4,827 personnel of the operational reserve, As a blue water navy, it operates a wide range of fighting vessels, which include the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, Charles de Gaulle. Number 6. South Korean Navy. The Republic of Korea Navy, also known as the ROK Navy or South Korean Navy, is the naval warfare service branch of the South Korean Armed Forces, responsible for naval and amphibious operations. South Korea has a total of 234 fleet strength, 2 aircraft carriers, 22 submarines, 12 destroyers, 18 frigates, 12 corvettes, 111 coastal patrol, 11 mine warfare. The ROK Navy has about 70,000 regular personnel including 29,000 Republic of Korea Marines. The Republic of Korea Navy was established as the Marine Defense Group on November 11, 1945, after Korea was liberated from the Empire of Japan on August 15, 1945. Since the Korean War, the South Korean Navy had concentrated its efforts on building naval forces to counteract the hostilities of North Korea. As South Korea's economy grew, the ROK Navy was able to locally build larger and better equipped fleets to deter aggression, to protect the sea lines of communication, and to support the nation's foreign policy. Number 5. Japanese Navy. The Japan Maritime Self-Defense, also simply known as the Japanese Navy, is the maritime warfare branch of the Japan Self-Defense Forces, tasked with the naval defense of Japan. Japan has a total of 155 fleet strength, 4 aircraft carriers, 20 submarines, 40 destroyers, 6 corvettes, 6 coastal patrol, 25 mine warfare. The JMSDF was formed following the dissolution of the Imperial Japanese Navy (IJN) after World War II. The Japanese Navy approximately consists of a total of 45,800 personnel. Its main tasks are to maintain control of the nation's sea lanes and to patrol territorial waters. It also participates in UN-led peacekeeping operations (PKOs) and maritime interdiction operations (MEOs). Due to the advancement in technology in Japan, the Japanese Navy has gained a lot of fame. Number 4. Indian Navy. The Indian Navy is the naval branch of the Indian Armed Forces. The President of India is the Supreme Commander of the Indian Navy. India has a total of 285 fleet strength, 1 aircraft carriers, 16 submarines, 10 destroyers, 13 frigates, 19 corvettes, 139 coastal patrol, 3 mine warfare. As of June 2019, the Indian Navy has 67,252 active and 55,000 reserve personnel in service. The Indian Navy traces its origins back to the East India Company's Marine, which was founded in 1612 to protect British merchant shipping in the region. In 1793, the British East India Company established its rule over the eastern part of the Indian subcontinent, i.e. Bengal, but it was not until 1830 that the colonial navy was titled His Majesty's Indian Navy. When India became a republic in 1950, the Royal Indian Navy, as it had been named since 1934, was renamed to Indian Navy. The primary objective of the Navy is to safeguard the nation's maritime borders, and in conjunction with other armed forces of the Union, act to deter or defeat any threats or aggression against the territory, people, or maritime interests of India, both in war and peace. Through joint exercises, goodwill visits, and humanitarian missions, including disaster relief, the Indian Navy promotes bilateral relations between nations. Number 3. Russian Navy. The Russian Navy is the naval armed forces of the Russian Armed Forces. It has existed in various forms since 1696, the present iteration of which was formed in January 1992 when it succeeded the Navy of the Commonwealth of Independent States. Russia has a total of 603 fleet strength, 1 aircraft carrier, 62 submarines, 16 destroyers, 10 frigates, 79 corvettes, 41 coastal patrol, 48 mine warfare. The Russian Navy suffered severely since the dissolution of the Soviet Union due to insufficient maintenance, lack of funding, and subsequent effects on the training of personnel and timely replacement of equipment. Another setback is attributed to Russia's domestic shipbuilding industry, which is reported to have been in decline as to their capabilities of constructing contemporary hardware efficiently. Some analysts even say that because of this Russia's naval capabilities have been facing a slow but certain irreversible collapse. Starting in the 2010s, there has been a focus on replacing Soviet-era light units, corvettes, mine warfare units and patrol vessels, as well as on modernizing the Navy's submarine forces. Number 2. PLA Navy, China. The People's Liberation Army, also known as the Chinese Navy, PLA Navy, or PLAN, is the naval warfare branch of the People's Liberation Army, the armed wing of the Communist Party of China and, by default, the National Armed Forces of China. China has a total of 777 fleet strength, 2 aircraft carriers, 74 submarines, 36 destroyers, 52 frigates, 50 corvettes, 220 coastal patrol, 29 mine warfare. The plan traces its lineage to naval units fighting during the Chinese Civil War and was established on 23 April 1949. Throughout the 1950s and early 1960s, the Soviet Union provided assistance to the plan in the form of naval advisors and the export of equipment and technology. Until the late 1980s, the plan was largely a riverine and littoral force, brown water navy. However, by the 1990s, following the fall of the Soviet Union and a shift towards a more forward-oriented foreign and security policy, the leaders of the Chinese military were freed from worrying overland border disputes. Having traditionally been subordinated to the PLA ground force, plan leaders were able to advocate for renewed attention towards the seas. Number 1. U.S. Navy. The United States Navy (USN) is the maritime service branch of the United States Armed Forces and one of the 8 uniformed services of the United States. The United States has a total of 490 fleet strength, 20 aircraft carrier, 66 submarines, 91 destroyers, 19 corvettes, 13 coastal patrol, 11 mine warfare. It is the largest and most powerful navy in the world, with the estimated tonnage of its active battle fleet. With 336,978 personnel on active duty and 101,583 in the ready reserve, the U.S. Navy is the third largest of the U.S. military service branches in terms of personnel. The U.S. Navy played a major role in the American Civil War by blockading the Confederacy and seizing control of its rivers. It played the central role in the World War II defeat of Imperial Japan. The U.S. Navy emerged from World War II as the most powerful navy in the world. The 21st century U.S. Navy maintains a sizable global presence, deploying in strength in such areas as the Western Pacific, the Mediterranean, and the Indian Ocean. It is a blue water navy with the ability to project force onto the littoral regions of the world, engage in forwarding deployments during peacetime, and rapidly respond to regional crises, making it a frequent actor in U.S. foreign and military policy. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you like this video. If so, then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.